And I'm so grateful you're here. Tonight, I want to talk about something that almost every creative and human has experienced: procrastination. Not simply putting things off, but the kind of procrastination that slowly convinces us that we're losing our talent. It convinces us that we are undisciplined, that we're somehow failing. And tonight I want to offer a different possibility. What if procrastination isn't your biggest problem? What if procrastination is simply the symptom? What if procrastination is also the system? What if you have a system of procrastination? But that's not what it says there. What if procrastination is simply the symptom of the system? Because here's the question that we're exploring tonight. Are you delaying the work because you're lazy, or because the work exposes something tender? One more time. Are you delaying the work because you're lazy, or because the work exposes something tender? That's an entirely different conversation, isn't it? Sometimes writing the book means admitting that you really want to be an author. Sometimes recording the song means risking that someone might actually hear it. Sometimes posting your art means discovering that people may ignore it, or worse, they might love it. Success can be just as frightening as failure. Many of us learned somewhere along the way that visibility isn't safe. Maybe we were criticized. Maybe we were laughed at. Maybe perfection became the only acceptable option. Maybe we learned that our worth depended on performance. Maybe creativity became connected to shame instead of joy. So we organize, we clean, we answer emails, we redesign websites, we watch another tutorial, we buy another course, we convince ourselves that we're preparing. Meanwhile, the real work waits. Not because we're lazy, but because somewhere inside us, there's a frightened part of ourselves trying to protect us. The tragedy is that protection often becomes a prison. That particular kind of protection often becomes a prison. The longer we wait, the scarier beginning becomes. And tonight in our session on TikTok, and perhaps a Google Meet if the community wants it, we're going much deeper tonight. We're going to unpack why emotional avoidance disguises itself as productivity, why emotional avoidance disguises itself as productivity, how perfectionism keeps us from starting, why your nervous system may be resisting, not your motivation, your nervous system may be resisting, how shame quietly fuels procrastination, and gentle ways to begin creating again without forcing yourself. Most importantly, tonight you'll discover you're probably not the only one carrying this, and you don't have to figure it out alone. If you've ever looked at your to-do list and immediately felt exhausted, if you ever questioned whether you're really an artist anymore, if you ever wondered why you can encourage everyone else but struggle to begin your own work, tonight is for you. And in our TikTok session and potentially a private Google Meet, we're going to talk about these things. You can RSVP for our sessions through our website at lovedandlovable.org, lovedandlovable.org, lovedandlovable.org. And you can get more information through those links there, including tickets to our free events throughout our ecosystem of love. You are always welcome to come exactly as you are. No performance, especially for me. I can barely read like Ben Crump. No pretending, just honest creatives learning how to heal together. Because recovery isn't only about leaving unhealthy things behind. Sometimes recovery is simply remembering that creating was always supposed to feel like coming home. I'll see you tonight over in the session on TikTok and potentially Google Meet. On behalf of everybody in the network, our donors and our sponsors, our participants, our members, our academy students, our whole global ecosystem, our listeners now of the television show and the radio stations, on behalf of all of us globally, we invite you, as always, to stay in your power, to stay in your joy, and as always, stay loved.